To the fence, and that's gone.
There it is. Ace to win the set. It's caught. 20-10 touchdown.
This is going to be in the gap.
Yes! Scores on a deflection. The Denver Huskies win their first state championship.
Pleasant good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, from the Anoka Fieldhouse, where tonight QCTV and QCTV.org are pleased to bring you some Northwest Suburban Conference boys basketball action early in the season between the 0-2 Blaine Bengals and the 2-0 Anoka Tornadoes. Hello, everybody. I'm Tim Anderson. It's our light, not so blow out the budget coverage here tonight on QCTV, but it should be a heck of a basketball game as I hang out tonight with my good guy Malik and our camera crew that are here at QCTV and at Anoka High School tonight. Should be a heck of a game between these two teams. Last year when they took on each other, it was a shooting festival here at Anoka High School. Pettis went crazy. Ethan Pettis in the first half hit like 5-6 threes. They had crazy play from Payne. This team looks to be, they can score. This team can score with just about anybody. They've just gotten off to a slow start this year at 0-2. For the Tornadoes, they can score with anybody as well. A really impressive performance over Andover the other night where they were able to put up 88 points in the victory over the Andover Huskies, led by Coach Jesse Jefferson in year 3 of his work here as the head coach of the Anoka Tornadoes. He's done a fine job really cultivating some really strong guard play. This is a young team, this Tornado team. They have 4 seniors on the active roster. Maybe a couple of them we'll see tonight, but a lot of the players that you're going to see in the starting lineup for the Tornadoes are juniors and sophomores. So this is a very young team, but they're athletic. They shoot the 3. They run the floor. They love to score as much as humanly possible. The big question for them, as always, can they defend the 3? Can they play defense and get a big stop when they need to late? We're going to find out. Starting lineups tonight for both teams. For Blaine, Jordan Lyon will be in the backcourt with Lane Pettis, Ethan Pettis, Nano Jemta, and Cade Nielsen will start things for head coach Lance Pettis and the Blaine Bengals. On the other side, pretty heavy with the guards. Avia Beckway, Peyton Padani, Trey Borchers, Dre Ellis, and Evan Frecking. Frecking really the only size that you see. Dre Ellis, a little bit smaller guard. Peyton Padani, a big point guard. Trey Borchers, I talked about this during the football season. I thought Borchers has grown like 4 inches in the last year. I mean, I feel like he has just become a very different player physically. Last year, I thought he was sort of a smaller guard that shot threes. Now you see Borchers, and you're just like, man, this is a real true 3, a good true swingman here who can shoot threes. He's got a body. He can probably post if he needs to. I expect this to be a very interesting watch. Keep an eye on Borchers tonight. I'm also very fascinated to watch just kind of, we saw a little bit of what Padani and what Borchers could do and what Frecking could do, but to see a Beckway in the starting lineup who was really an effort hustle guy for them last year, really interesting to watch, and then watch Dre Ellis as well. Keep an eye on Pettis, both Pettises, but Ethan Pettis, number 10 for the Blaine Bengals, loves to shoot the 3, and if he gets an opportunity, he will not be shy about it. Off the tap, last touched, and it's going to be Blaine basketball to begin things. Inbounding Jordan Lyon. Lyon's going to wait for the offense to move here. Pettis is coming to him. Now it'll be Lane Pettis who will pick it up, number 3, hand it off towards Ethan Pettis. Pettis, couple of dribbles, swing it back on the outside. Lyon going to challenge Padani. Nice feed right there. And Nielsen goes straight up, no good. And a rebound taken by Padani. Padani pushes quickly the other way for the Tornadoes. Now squares back up and slows things down. Finds a Beckway on the wing. A Beckway back to Padani now. Works with Frecking. Now Padani takes a screen. Going to drive with the right hand. Going to go straight up with it and score. That was pretty easy. Kind of a half-speed drive to the lane, but nobody stopped the ball right there, and Anoka was able to get the quick hoop. Work it around. There's Pettis for 3. Ooh, long with that one. Rebound taken by Frecking. Padani will push the other way. Peyton Padani dribbles through, now has to kick back out. Here's Ellis. Ellis will drive. Right hand. Miss it. Rebound taken, and it's going to be an over-the-back call on Frecking as Nielsen was able to corral that. Ellis just switched hands, went to the right. I think if he stays with the left, he might make that shot. I think with the right, he might have been more comfortable with it, but I think it was a weirder angle. Full court pressure being shown by the Tornadoes here off of that foul on Frecking. His first. Blocked right there as Pettis tried to get a three, missed it. Now Dre Ellis is going to push. Ellis, left-handed. Takes it with Ethan Pettis coming out to guard him. Takes the screen from Frecking. Frecking doesn't roll with it. Instead, it'll be a Beckway who will come and catch it. A Beckway wants to drive. Nice little dish, but that one's going to be off the handle. Picked up by Frecking. He'll go straight up with it. Miss the bunny. Rebound taken by Pettis, and Ethan Pettis will have to shuffle it out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover. Good pressure by the defense from the Tornadoes. Beckway will take the inbound pass. He'll give it off to Padani. Padani looks over at Coach Jefferson for a call. We're just underway, 2-0, 16:25 to go as our score bug currently not working, so I'll try to help you out as much as I can. 16:20 to play first half. Padani for three. Off the back iron and a rebound taken by Ethan Pettis. Pettis gives to Lyon. Jordan Lyon's going to take it. Left hand off the window. Make it. Nice drive by Jordan Lyon. We're tied at 2. 16 minutes to go. Here's Padani with the right hand. Shoot it. Count it. One coming for the Anoka Tornadoes. Peyton Padani with the right hand. Lethal first step. And he will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Foul called there on Jemta. So Nano Jemta picks up his first. Make that one for Padani. Now quickly stolen away. Here's Frecking. Frecking pokes it up towards Ellis, but has that taken right back. And it's going to be Jemta the other way. Quickly gives to Pettis. Pettis, high floater off the window. Got it. Ethan Pettis on the board with his first two. It's 5-4. Nice shot there from Ethan Pettis. And again, he can score from just about anywhere on the floor. Borchers, who usually likes the three, but the Tornadoes are driving early. Missed bunny, nothing on the window. They're going to get a foul on Borchers there. Maybe a frustration foul. And for Borchers, he'll pick up his first. And here comes Alvin Payne. Payne was a pain, for lack of a better term, last year when they played in that high-scoring game here at the Fieldhouse. Keep your eye on him. He is lightning fast, and he can slash in the open floor. So Payne in off the bench. Payne with a drive. Get it back out. Little drive now from Pettis. He has that taken away. Ooh, they call a foul on that. Interesting. And that'll be on Ellis as Ellis tries to go for the quick block or the quick swipe on Pettis. But you can see what the Tornadoes are trying to do early. They're trying to disrupt Pettis whenever he touches the basketball, trying to move him off his spots, trying to get a hand in his face at all times. Shooters are going to shoot. He misses the first free throw right there. But the more you can kind of rattle his cage and make him uncomfortable, you got to think that's an advantage for the Tornadoes. So that's what they're clearly trying to do early on. And Pettis gets 1 out of 2. He's got 3 of the team's 5. We're tied at 5. Tornadoes have yet to go to the bench. They're staying with their starters. Padani with the left hand feeds Ellis. Ellis going to try to take the screen. Can't do it. He kicks it out of bounds. It's a turnover. Tough matchup to get Payne in the corner like that for Dre Ellis. He's got to dribble back out right-handed. Payne did a nice job of taking the baseline away. And they're going to go to the bench. Ellis checks out. In comes Brody Lackinen. Lackinen, injured much of last season. Now happy to be out there on the floor for this Tornado team. Lyon the give. Back up top, Jemta swings over to Payne. Alvin Payne got a handle. Goes into the lane. Nice cutoff by a Beckway. Back up top, Lyon for a long three. That's short. Didn't have any arc on that. Same team there as Padani's able to corral the rebound for Anoka. We push the other way. It's Borchers. Catch, shoot, 3-ball. Got it. Beautiful open floor pass there from Padani to Borchers. Jemta the answer. Got it. How about that for a quick answer? Back for Borchers again, and we're going back and forth. Peyton Padani to Trey Borchers, and Borchers knocks down his second 3. Now the answer from Payne. No, that's long. And a rebound taken by Lackinen. Give off to Padani. Peyton runs the floor. Going with the right hand, finger roll good. Peyton Banani with 6. And take that back 7. Pettis, left-handed, guarded by Lackinen. Gives to Jemta. Jemta feeds Payne. Alvin Payne, left-hand dribble. Back they go to Nano Jemta. He'll drive the lane. Beautiful move right there, and he'll put it in for the Bengals. That's 5 for Jemta. 13-10 with 13:34 to play first half. 13-10 Tornadoes. Here's a Beckway to the basket. Got it. Count it. One coming for Anoka. Avia Beckway with a great take to the basket right there. And it's 15-10 as the second foul on Jemta. And that's going to get Nano to the bench. Subs coming here. Noah Teeden on the floor for Blaine. That's off the mark from a Beckway. Payne's running the floor. Gives way in a bump there as Shiloh Aite is on the floor. Foul on a Beckway. Lyon with the catch. Lyon thought about it, guarded by Padani. Tough matchup for Lyon. He tries to dribble right through, kicks it back out. Payne with a beautiful pump fake. Goes down baseline, can't finish. Rebound Borchers. Borchers is running. Now goes to Padani, who wants to pull up for 3. That's off. Rebound by Frecking. Evan Frecking, couple dribbles inside. Nice move and a big, strong power move from Evan Frecking, and he puts it away. 17-10 Tornadoes. Good complimentary basketball and a timeout taken by Lance Pettis. This is also a pretty young team, this Blaine Bengals team, with the exception of those seniors up top with Lyon and Ethan Pettis, who's a senior, and also Alvin Payne. Most of this team is sophomores and juniors, so these two teams, very young. And so far, it's that speed and that sharp shooting for Anoka that's making things happen, but also that was a great move by Frecking on the last play. But you're seeing Borchers hit from the outside. You're seeing Padani able to work inside and get to the basket pretty much at will. That's a pretty good start. And it's interesting to see Blaine not able to get anything from the outside to start this game. Nothing from three-point land other than the 3 from Jemta. They haven't been able to get Pettis working from the outside yet. So we'll have to see what they do coming out of this timeout. They'll start with Alvin Payne. Payne's got it. Between the circles, little zone showing here from Anoka. And they're going to let Payne drive right in. Oh, man. Euro step to the basket, and he'll put it down. Alvin Payne can just do stuff with the basketball when he gets into the open floor. He makes a nice play. Here's a Beckway who dribbles, and Aite is going to be called for the foul. So that'll be that'll be Shiloh's first, team's 4th, or team's 3rd, I take that back. So off the inbound, Padani takes the screen from Frecking. 17-12 Tornadoes. Padani for 3. Missed it. Frecking saves it. Gives it off to Borchers. Nice hustle there from Frecking. Give it to Padani. Wide open 3 for Lackinen. Off the mark. Rebound taken by Padani. Puts it back up. Can't finish. Rebound Frecking, and he's fouled. That'll be on Ayete, his 2nd. So 2 in just a couple of seconds here, and they're going to go right back to the bench. And David Diamond is going to come in. So David Diamond on the floor for Blaine. Dre Ellis back on the floor for Anoka. Nice drive by Lackinen. Can't finish. Also on the floor is Dominic Bakit for the Tornadoes. Nice drive by Payne. Back up top, Pettis for 3. Can't knock that one down, and a rebound, and now they're going to get an over-the-back call on Blaine. Noah Teeden called for that foul. Pick up his first, team's 5th. Nice drive by a Beckway, but he's out of control, can't finish. Quick drive by Payne. Oh, man, he tripped and fell. He must have stepped on somebody's foot right there. You always worry about an ankle when that happens. But he seems to be okay. I think Alvin Payne's like, well, hang on a minute. If I stepped on somebody, do I get a call for that? No, you don't. Not says the referee, you don't anyway. 11:26 to go. First half. Big crowd here for the nice little student section. Not a huge crowd overall for this because it's a Monday night game, but a nice student section crowd. Girls are over at Blaine High School tonight playing the Bengals girls team. Diamond up top. Keeps swinging. Payne inside. Payne with a nice move. Can't finish. It's up for grabs. Rebound taken on the inside by Diamond. He can't finish. Ball is still up for grabs. And now finally the Tornadoes have it. They swing Borchers baseline. Borchers goes straight up. Can't finish. Had a great pass from Dominic Bachit, but he couldn't finish it. And we go the other way with Payne. Payne can't shoot that three. And so far the Bengals have been cold from the outside. 10:45 to go, first half, 17-12 Tornadoes. Here's Ellis. Dre Ellis trying to drive on Payne. Backs it back out to Borchers. They swing to Beckway. Avi takes it in. Blocked on the inside by Lyon. And now Payne grabs it. Payne super physical as he gets inside to Diamond, who draws contact, and he will go to the line. Not the most polished move by David Diamond, but he was able to draw the call. Borchers picks up his second. So Diamond steps to the line looking for his first points of the night. And he will miss the first one. Padani back in, Frecking back in. Those were quick breathers. Out comes Lackinen. And Beckway will check out as well during this sequence. So Diamond gets one more at the stripe. And he will miss them both. Rebound Frecking. Frecking pushes. Dominic Bachit catches back up top. Here comes Padani. Now Bachit on the floor. He'll drive. He'll use the right hand. Oh, that's pretty. Good basket. Dominic Bachit with a nice shot right there. Gets that basket. 17-12. Pettis for three. Trying to rise up, get the shooter's bounce. Can't do it, and a rebound. Frecking. Fouled again by Teeden. Teeden not happy about it. But that's the way this goes. You're just not getting position on Frecking. So he will sit out. And Cade Nielsen back on the floor. Also Gemta back on the floor as well, as Pettis has been cold to start this first half. 19-12 Tornadoes. They lead with under 10 minutes to play first half. 9:50 to be exact. Borchers spot up three, and that's when he's deadly. Oh, but he misses that time, and a rebound by Alvin Payne. Payne will get it. Full head of steam. Nice Euro step, drive, dish, nice rotation. Lyon for three, got it. Lyon's got that one, and he's got 5 in this first half. 19-15 Tornadoes. They lead it. Padani will drive. Works on Payne, and that's going to be a body foul on Alvin Payne. I will say, that's a tough speed matchup for Peyton Padani. He's got the size on Alvin Payne, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to blow past Alvin Payne with a first step. I don't know if anybody on the floor is faster than he is. But Padani is a load to handle from that position up top. He's a big, strong kid. Going to be a tough one to deal with. First one's good from Peyton Padani. He's got 8 here in the first half. 2015 Tornadoes. They've jumped out early, and they've kept the lead throughout. Now 9 points in the first half for Peyton Padani. 21-15. Payne with a dribble. Works between the legs. Kicks it back out top. Gemta from the elbow. Not much he can do there with that, so he's got to swing it back, and it's Payne again at the wing. Payne will drive. Left hand. Oh, man, what a move, but he walked. That's a walk, yep. Totally lifted the pivot. Pretty easy call for the officials. Alvin Payne doesn't like it, but that's an easy call. It's a walk all day. Take another look at it. You could see that extra step right. I know he tried to say he pivoted, but he lifted that pivot foot. And when you do that, that's every time. You don't have to do much with it. You just have to lift it. Frecking, turnaround Jay. Can't knock that down, and now Bakit can't keep it in. No, he does. Ooh, what a great effort by Dom right there. And that's going to be a foul on the floor. Is that going to be on Frecking? I believe it is. Frecking picks up his second. One away from the bonus there for the Tornadoes. And J.R. Hurst is going to check in. So Hurst on the floor for the first time. So number 11, Caleb Shearer on the floor for the first time. So both teams kind of utilizing the bench here in the first half. Coach Jefferson definitely doing that as he's going 9 deep here. Padani. Caleb Shearer. Dre Ellis, wide open 3-ball. Got it. Dre Ellis, 24-15. Ellis spot up, wide open, knocked that one down. Now Lane Pettis. Lane trying to drive, now Ethan back on the floor. Jemta 3-ball, missed it. Rebound taken by J.R. Hurst. Hurst a full head of steam. Left hand dribble, now pulls back out. Looks for Dre Ellis, who will slow things down a bit for the Tornadoes. Try to get the offense started. Ellis, couple of moves now on Pettis. Back up top, it's Caleb Shearer. Back to Borchers. Borchers drives, left hand. Now switches to the right, can't finish. Rebound on the inside by Hurst. Hurst can't finish that one. Still up for grabs. Finally corralled by Ethan Pettis. Good physicality inside by Hurst, just could not finish that. Oh, Ethan Pettis from way downtown. Not enough arc on that one. Rebound Borchers. 24-15 Tornadoes lead. 7:19 left to play opening half. Drive by Padani and finishes. Padani's got 11. He leads the way. 26-15. Anoka leads timeout Blaine. Nice little sequence by the Tornadoes. They get the big 3 from Dre Ellis. They get a couple of nice baskets from Padani inside. And just like that, the lead's ballooned. It's 26-15. It's one thing I'm noticing in this first half that's kind of interesting. Anoka last year shot a ton of threes, and they still will, no question. But you're seeing a very aggressive driving to the basket philosophy here from this Anoka Tornadoes team. Padani's first move has been to get to the basket. Borcher's first move has been to put it on the floor, get to the basket. That has drawn this Blaine defense in and has forced, once that coverage drops down into the paint and they drop that thing back, it's wide open on the outside. And you're able to get shots for Dre Ellis. You're able to get shots for Padani, shots for Borchers. Both teams going deep, 9 deep in the bench to start. It's basically the starting 5 in Payne. So the only one not in the lineup right now is Cade Nielsen's on the floor. Pettis is on the Lane Pettis, Ethan Pettis, Jemta, and Payne on the floor. Oh man, ball's loose. Up for grabs. Pettis can't hang on. Here come the Tornadoes after the turnover. They push to Caleb Shearer, bumped by Pettis. Can't finish though is Shearer. That's up for grabs. Nielsen able to somehow save it and bounced it off J.R. Hurst. J.R. Hurst lobbies for the call and gets it. They originally said it was Blaine ball off Hurst. Hurst is like, no, it's not. Hurst ended up winning that battle. Padani. 26-15, an 11-point lead for the Tornadoes. 6:37 to go. Nice basketball here. Ball rotating nicely. Inside, Borchers can't finish. Hurst, another offensive rebound. Turnaround with the right hand. He puts it in. Some great physicality inside from J.R. Hurst. 28-15. Pettis, step back 3, thought about it, instead gave way. Now Lane Pettis, back up top, Nielsen. No room for Ethan Pettis to move. He'll step back on Hurst, try to shoot that 3 and make it. Oh man, there we go. That was one that they needed. Ethan Pettis with 6, and that was a big basket. Had to have it. 28-18, under 6 to go. The Tornadoes lead by 10. Bump foul on Payne. It's a bump foul there on Elvin Payne. Payne will pick up his second. He has the 2 points, but other than that, been a little quiet here in this first half. And now Borchers will go to the line. Under 6 minutes to play. Jordan Lyon back on the floor. Payne's going to sit. Now Borchers. Trey Borchers, 6 points here in the first half. How about 7? Padani leads the way. He's got 11. Borchers has 7. It's not bad when you can get 18 of your 29 from 2 guys. And that is pretty silky from the line right there from Trey Borchers. Pretty smooth, if you ask me. Going to make a lot of free throws when it looks like that. Borchers comes out. Lackinen back in. So Lane Pettis, guarded by Brody Lackinen. Bit of a size mismatch here. See if Blaine uses their speed to their advantage. Lane Pettis using the handle here, but Lackinen doing a good job playing straight up defense. Lane Pettis breaks it down, takes it, rejected by Caleb Shearer. Here comes Padani pushing, doesn't have the numbers. Spin cycle move, but no, he walked first. (30-18), 5:34 left to play, first half on the turnover. Lackinen again pursues Pettis. Oh, Jemta can't handle it. Dre Ellis steals. Ellis runs the other way. 3-on-2, feeds J.R. Hurst, who will lay it in. Good stuff from J.R. Hurst off the bench. Great feed from Dre Ellis. 32-18, stolen. Shearer to the rack. He'll finish. 34-18, the Tornadoes are on fire. 5 minutes to go, first half. 16-point lead. Lane Pettis, a big 3, desperation, a bit of a forced shot. Rebound, Dre Ellis. Ellis running the floor for the Tornadoes. Shearer back to Ellis, pump fake, pull up 2. Got it again. And they can't miss. The Tornadoes cannot miss right now. 36-18, they've doubled them up. 4.5 to go. Pettis drives, kicks, foul first. And that's going to give Pettis a chance to kind of settle things down as he gets to the free throw line. Boy, some great bench minutes coming here from this Tornadoes team. Shearer comes in, gives you 2. Hurst comes in, gives you 4. Bakit gives you 2. Brody Lackinen's playing some defense. That is some really quality bench work from this Tornadoes team, and that's the difference. It's 8-2 in bench points. First one's good from Pettis. 8-2 in bench points. The rebounding has gone, I think, well in the favor of the Tornadoes. Second one also good. Good job there by Pettis to get both free throws, maybe calm things down for Blaine. They're trailing by 16, 36-20 with 4 minutes and 28 seconds to go. First half, nice drive. Can't finish. Abekwe the rebound. Nice job on the offensive glass. Borchers, 3-ball. Oh, man, just missed. But Shearer gets the gift right back in his pocket. They can't finish. Oh, the Tornadoes had so many chances on the doorstep. Missing bunnies. Euro step. Payne takes it in. That's a huge swing, potentially, right? Because that's an easy basket. Couple of them missed. Then you concede a basket the other end. Borchers can't finish the shorty. Another offensive rebound, and Abekwe puts this one away. Boy, Blaine's got to get on the offensive glass. They have got to stop getting those second and third chances for Blaine. Stolen by Lackinen, diving on the floor. Ayate, Shiloh Ayate able to get that one back. It's a held ball. Possession arrow should go to Anoka. No, they're calling the foul on Lackinen instead. Wow. Let's take another look at that. You see the poke right there. Great job by Lackinen to get the turnover, but as they dive on the floor, oh, man. Yeah, I guess so. So Lackinen called for his first. Oh, boy, that's going to be should be a lane violation. Yep, lane violation as Shearer jumped way too soon on Elvin Payne. So they're going to give him another look right there. Shearer was in the paint before that one left the hands of Shiloh Ayate. Give him another one, he makes it. So, yep, that one's first one didn't count. So I don't think Anoka knew that it was a lane violation. So on the 1-and-1, they had the lane violation. Peyton Padani gets the clarification because he wasn't sure. First one good, second one good. They get them both. Nice little run here. It was 38-16. Now back 38-24. Blaine getting a chance. Obviously, they want to get inside of 10 points if they can. Nice drive. Can't finish. So many misses from inside from Anoka here in the last few minutes. Alvin Payne runs the floor, takes it strong. Can't finish. Kick back out. Can Borchers get control? He can't. It's going to be Blaine basketball as it's turned over out of bounds. 3:18 to go first half. 38-24 Anoka. Again, our scorebug, our little clock that we have, our little graphic, not working at the moment, so I'll try my best to keep you updated on that. Thank you for staying with us this evening on QCTV.org. Tim Anderson here with you from Anoka High School in the field house. Lyon with the drive. Block, no, foul on Brody Lackinen. Boy, I thought that would have been a good block, but nope, they got him on the arm, so Lackinen... He'll pick up his second. 38-24, 3:05 to go. So Jordan Lyon to the line. Short on the first one. Jordan Lyon tonight, 5 points for Blaine. Ayite out of the game. Dre Ellis back on the floor. Again, they go a little smaller in these situations. Bakit back on the floor. Lyon's going to get 1 out of 2. 38-25. They sow a little pressure. Nothing the Tornadoes can't handle. Bakit thought about it. Now Ellis will drive. Nice little runner. Beautiful basketball there by the Tornadoes. Dre Ellis able to finish, and he's got 7. Good first half from Dre Ellis. Payne, that's off the foot of somebody, picked up by Abekwe. Avi runs the floor, no numbers, but Dre Ellis pulls for 3, air balls it. Rebound, Trey Borchers will put it in. Borchers gets the gift in front. 10 points for Borchers. Payne drives, draws contact by Ellis, and Payne's going to go to the line. 42-25. Anoka leads. This has been a high-scoring first half. 2:28 left to play first half. Payne to the line. Payne's got 4 off the bench. He'll make that one. Give him 5 now in this first half. 42-26. Second one coming for Payne. And nope, in and out. Rebound to Bekwe. Padani across the line. Kamari Hibbler on the floor. First time calling him, so 10 deep here in the first half. For the Tornadoes, turnover. Bakit and Padani not communicating on the same wavelength. Heard us call Hibbler's name a ton during the football season. First time calling him here on the basketball season. Pettis from way downtown. Wow. Boy, I'll tell you what, if he gets hot, it'll change this game. 42-29. They swing. Kamari Hibbler on the floor, past Pettis, but that one's swatted away by Diamond, and it'll stay here. Minute 51 to play. 42-29 Anoka leads. They've led the whole way. Inbound. Abekwe. Now back for Padani. Peyton will catch. Left-hand dribble. Being guarded by Lyon. Padani, drive kick. Back up top, Hibbler. Now Borchers as they work up top. Borchers will catch and shoot. Off the mark and a rebound by Payne. Skies over Kamari Hibbler to get that rebound. We're running the other way with Nielsen. Nielsen lost it. Stolen by Borchers. Padani, eyes up, looking, trying to find somebody to pass to. It's a drive kick, 3-ball, wide open from the outside, air ball. Borchers tries to grab the rebound, and he's pushed out of bounds by Diamond. And that'll put Borchers on the line. Diamond picks up his first. They've given Payne that foul, but it's not. It's going to be on the... They'll switch that and get that adjusted, I would assume. Borchers to the line, still in the 1-and-1. First one's good for Borchers. Borchers has 11 points. Padani also with 11 points. They lead the way. Second one, also good. And again, just so buttery from the line. You feel like he'll make all day there. 44-29. Tornadoes lead. Nice drive by Payne. He's so physical. Can't finish inside. Rebound taken by Nielsen. Straight up, can't finish that. And Borchers corrals the defensive rebound. Here's a Beckway to Hibbler. Kamari back up top. It's Padani. He'll drive with the left hand and draw contact. And they're going to say it's a body foul on, I believe, Nielsen or Pettis. Might be Pettis, actually, who gets this one. It is on Ethan Pettis, his second. No, take that back, his first. I'm sorry. First. Team's 10th, double bonus rest of the way. Under a minute, 53.2 seconds to go in the half. 44-29. Coach Jefferson might be making a little move to the bench here. Might be bringing J.R. Hurst on for Borchers, probably to protect fouls here. JR is also a little bit bigger inside, maybe getting on that defensive glass here. Payne checks out. You don't want to have him pick up anything at the end of the half. 44-29. Padani's first is good. Padani now with 12 in the first half. He leads all scorers. Now 13. 46-29, under a minute. Shot clock not been a thing so far in this first half at all. Both teams running the floor. Rebound to Beckway. Wide open run for J.R. Hurst. A rim run. Got it. 6 for J.R. Hurst off the bench. 48-29, largest lead of the night for the Tornadoes. Good feed inside. Diamond can't finish. He's blocked. Put back by Nielsen. Can't finish. Nielsen going after it yet again. Back up top, a 3 for Lyon. He had it look like deflected. And I think we're going to get either a late foul or something. Instead, it's going to be on the Bengals, I think. Just missed it out of bounds. Nope, they are going to get a foul. A push foul. And now they'll bring Ellis and Borchers back in. So Diamond called for his second foul, and that's going to get somebody on the line here for 2. It's going to be Hibbler. 18 seconds to go in the half. A chance to make this a 20-point lead. As this one has just gotten away from Blaine here in the last, probably the last 8 minutes or so. Kamari knocks down the first one. And everybody's contributing for Anoka. That's the thing. They're coming in, they're scoring, they're doing things. J.R. Hurst stays on the floor here. So he couldn't figure out if he was coming out or not. Hibbler makes them both. Off the inbound, 51-29. Should be 50-29, I do believe. Should be 50-29, I think. Inside they go. Stolen again. And we're running the floor. It's a Beckway. He'll lay it in and score. 2 seconds, 1 second. And that will do it for the first half. What a first half by the Anoka Tornadoes. Just came out and exploded in the first half on the Blaine Bengals and finished the half strong. Abdi Farah came in at the end there. They went 11 deep in that first half. Scoreboard has it at 53. I didn't have it at 53. They might have to correct that, but we'll see how that looks. Scoreboard here at Anoka says 53-29. I've got 52-29. We'll see who's right when we come back for the second half. But either way, it's Anoka by a lot at the break. Great half of basketball from the Tornadoes. The second half is coming your way next on QCTV.
Did you know the QCTV has a YouTube channel? That's right, we're growing and we want you to grow with us. Hey, so please consider subscribing to QCTV on YouTube. Movie reviews? We got you covered. Video games? Sports? Yep, it's all there. Keep up with QCTV's biggest shows, segments, and important news updates on QCTV's YouTube channel. If you could, do us a favor. Drop a like and subscribe, and we would greatly appreciate it. We're here to serve you, and we will see you over on YouTube.
I'm Steve Lamser with Central Minnesota Cornhole. We're based out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. We've been putting this state tournament on this is our 5th year now. And this is 2023 is the biggest state tournament we've had. Yesterday we had 306 singles, battling it out for a $1,500 prize for first, split into several brackets. We pay out way down in the field, so any competition level can come to the state tournament and have a possible chance to win some money. And today we have 196 doubles teams, which is the best turnout we've ever had in the history of the Minnesota State Cornhole Tournament. There's 20 plus cornhole groups throughout the state of Minnesota, and they all come together in October, and we play multiple tournaments for 2 days, and with teams and singles and four-person teams, just a chance to win some money, have some fun, and show off your skills. There's a lot of talented cornhole players in the state of Minnesota, and the competition level in the last few years has really grown, and the interest in the sport, a very inexpensive sport, and a sport that any age, women, men, kids, juniors, anybody can play this game and compete at any level in this state. So it's been a very good adventure for us. We put a lot of work into the state tournament. We have a lot of sponsors that help us out. We have a title sponsor this year, Allstate Insurance, who really provided a lot of support for us, which helps give our money back, the entry fees from the players, all back. We pay out 100% of the entry fees back to the players. And we want the players to enjoy this sport and come here and just have some fun. And the Minnesota Cornhole groups and the people that play are such a great group of people, and really encourage other people to join the sport and play and have fun and enjoy themselves.
Logan Sivak. I am the varsity girls head coach here at Anoka High School. With this team, we have a fairly young team. We only have 3 seniors this year playing varsity. We're very junior heavy, and a lot of those juniors have been able to start since their freshman year, so they're bringing a lot of experience. And I think that experience that they're bringing is just really something that's going to help our younger girls that got into the program this year develop. So we have a very close-knit group that I think just is really going to be able to trust and feed off each other as we get into the season. We had a couple of key seniors departure this year, but 2 of our highest scorers are returning this season, which is awesome. And then we have a senior goalie this year. She's been able to start for the last 2 seasons, and she's really looking to make a big impact her senior year. And then we're lucky that we also have a junior goalie that can fill in for her as well, that also plays stellar, and we're just feeling really good on the back end. And if we can put some pucks in the net with our returners, we're feeling pretty confident about this year.
So this year I'm so excited just to create a better bond with the teammates. It is my last season, so I'm just excited just to spend these times with them and kind of cherish every moment that I have with them, and just kind of creating a good community around the locker room and the team. I'm hoping to leave the team with just a bunch of good energy, knowing that I'll be watching them next year, just kind of keeping the motivation going throughout the season, and then just kind of keeping the love for the game. It does get hard throughout the winter, but just trying to keep up the good energy going. I think a personal goal of mine was just trying to be a good role model for the teammates, especially for the freshmen coming up. I want them to know that they have a person to look towards to, and yeah.
I'm most excited to just see how things kind of progress from last year. So last season in our first section game, we went into 6 overtimes, which was just a crazy game in itself. But I think just the way that we finished out that year and everything that we put into it, you can kind of just feel a different buzz this year with the girls kind of feeling like, you know, after that, they just are really able to compete and ready to go. I think that they feel like there's some unfinished business, and so they're really excited to get things going this year.
Champlin Lifetime has been a staple in the community for over 20 years. It's so much more than just a fitness club, it's an experience. Whether you're into cardio, weightlifting, or maybe you just need a relaxing spa day in the sauna, followed by a delicious smoothie in the Life Cafe, Champlin Lifetime has you covered.
You know, what I see a lot from our Champlin members is that they're really excited about, you know, the variety of things that they can do inside the club.
Oh, did I mention the new pickleball courts?
Obviously, pickleball is one of the fastest growing sports in the world right now. We want to bring amenities and programs to our clubs, and we added 3 pickleball courts in there so we can have a better pickleball program for our Champlin residents around here. Obviously, we have what's called open play time. This is where you sign up, you go to the court, and it's just like playing pickup basketball or pickup pickleball that you do at a park in the area here. For people who've never played pickleball before, we also have introduction to pickleball classes, right? So you can learn the rules, learn the scoring, learn how to hit the ball, the different types of shots that you can hit with our pickleball pro, Brad, who's an amazing coach. So I'd recommend anybody checking that out. We have leagues available for our members. We have clinics. We have one-on-one lessons. So all of this is open to all of our members, right? And to do that, to know what the pickleball schedule is, what's going on, when it's going on, download the Lifetime app and log in and go to the pickleball portion of the app, and you can schedule time to be in the pickleball court. So now whether it's free or fee-based, you do need to have a reservation because to preserve the experience out there, we can only have so many people out there at a time. When you talk on the fitness floor, obviously we have state-of-the-art equipment. We have swimming by the pool here, lap swim. We also have basketball. We also have a basketball court that for families, right? We have our child center. We have what's called Parents Night Out. So it's a couple Saturdays a month where you can drop your kids off in the evening and you and your spouse or whoever can go grab dinner, go to a movie, go grocery shopping, just get some time away from the kids, right? As a father of 3, I can appreciate that as well. We offer birthday parties. If you want to have your birthday party here, we have pool parties or gym parties that you can get involved with. And we also have family swim. You know, it's getting to be cold out here in Minnesota. Bring your kids up here and you can do family swim as a family and have a great time there. You know, if you're watching this and you want to see what it's all about, I recommend come on down to the club, right? We do tours all day long. You can sign up online, you can sign up in club. There's no pressure, right? Come check it out, see what you think, and you know, we'll answer any questions you have, and hopefully you'll love it and have a great experience here.
And with the cold season approaching, now is the perfect time to sign up or return. Champlin Lifetime has some very exciting new upgrades on the way.
QCTV, Anoka High School. Tim Anderson here with you. 52-29. I was right. See, I got the scoreboard right. As we get set to start the second half. Fantastic first half by the Anoka Tornadoes. They scored in bunches. They shot it well from the outside. They were able to get to the basket pretty much at will. in the first half. If you're Blaine, you got to chip away. You got to try to take this first 5 minutes of the second half, see if you can get on a little 10-point bulge, see if you can close this gap a little bit and make it a basketball game for the last 10. If you can make it a little sprint, you got something. Inside Padani, great feed. Frecking, boy, if you're going to do that. Evan Frecking starts off red hot here. Frecking 4 points in the first half, or 4 points total, 2 points in the first half. Payne missed that. Nice job by Evan Frecking taking it away. Frecking rocking the full mullet, takes it down to Padani. Back up to a Beckway as the Tornadoes will slow down a bit. Now Ellis will drive, and he's ripped fouled by Payne and by Teeden. And that's about all they can do right now. That first step speed. And Teeden will pick up the foul. That's his third. You almost got to move off man-to-man. Oh, easy there. Good night. And in. And Noah Teeden is frustrated beyond belief right now because he's got no answers. It's been a frustrating night for the Blaine Bengals defensively. So Teeden picks up 4. That might be it for him for a while. He'll have to come out, and here comes Nielsen back in. Frecking is a tough matchup when he can catch it that low in the post. If he catches it there, I mean, you're just going to have a hard time stopping him. Glad to see I got our score bug back up and running, as you can see it. Updating for you, 57-29, as Frecking has come in with 5 quick ones to start the second half. He's got 7 for the night. Gemta, Payne for 3. That's short. Rebound Payne, he gets his own ball. I love that. Oh, man, that was pretty basketball there from Elvin Payne. Way to follow your shot right there. 57-31 as we get set to start now as we move 1 minute into the second half. Borchers all day inside, can't finish that time. They did miss a lot of those short shots, and now a turnover. Here comes Lyon. Out to Pettis for 3. He had 11 in the first half. Missed that one. Rebound taken by a Beckway. And here's Ellis running the floor. Full head of steam. Out to Borchers in the corner. Borchers keeps the dribble alive. Works past Lyon. No, that's, oh, man, got away with a walk there. A Beckway drives in and draws the foul. And that's going to be on Cade Nielsen, his first. And a Beckway to the line. And he'll make the first one. Avi with 5 in the game. First one here of the second half. It's been really a great team effort from this Anoka team so far. Second one from Avi is going to be long. Hard off the heel there. He'll get the rebound, though, somehow as it gets rolled to him, and he'll take it in and score again. Avi, a Beckway one more time. It's 60-31. And Anoka right now has frustrated the Bengals. Lyon for 3, can't answer. And a rebound taken by Frecking. And Evan Frecking wants to run the floor. Full blast right through the Blaine defense. And that one's going to get knocked away, last touched by Anoka and by Frecking in a turnover. In comes Farah. So they go 11 deep in this game to the Tornadoes. Here's Payne inside. Payne working on the defense, using the pivot. Had his chance, didn't take it. Now Lyon back Pettis, who's going to shoot the 3 and miss it. Cold tonight from Ethan Pettis. Farah with the rebound. He'll take it. Drive it on Padani. Take it in, can't finish. And a rebound taken by Gemta. Back it goes, feeds Nielsen. Payne drives it down the lane, draws contact. That'll be on Farah. Abdi Farah. First foul there, just into the game. Welcome in. And now Payne to the line. Misses the first. There's plenty of talent and athletes on this Blaine team, but they are ice cold shooting it from the outside. Just haven't been able to knock down threes like they were able to, you know, when we saw them here last year and we saw them play, they just felt like they could score at will. And tonight, everything just looks a little bit off. Meanwhile, Anoka feels like they can get to the basket pretty much whenever they want. Inside feed. Padani back up top. Padani uses the left hand and once again can't finish that, but a close shot. Not a bad look and a foul on Evan Frecking. Yeah, Frecking doesn't like that, but he's got to keep it pretty chill here. When you're up by 28, you got to just deal with that call, Evan. Like I'll just be honest with you there. I don't know what that buys you. Frecking picks up his third. He'll sit. J.R. Hurst back in. Hurst had a great first half. 6 points off the bench. Some big rebounds as well. Lyon, the drive, the dish. Payne, left hand. Ball kind of sticking right now with Payne. Good feed, though, to Jemta, and Jemta will take it in and score. Mano Jemta takes it in. Gets a huge basket there. That's just his 7th point of the night. Inside, blocked. J.R. Hurst rejected inside. J.R.'s a big kid, doesn't get rejected very often. I'm sure that was something. Inbound feed quickly. Hurst. Lackinen. Padani in the corner. Guarded by Jemta. Back up top, Farah. Now Lackinen again. Lackinen drives. Back up top, it goes to Borchers. They swing it around. Farah in trouble and stripped by Payne. Payne doesn't have the numbers. He's going to challenge the defense anyway and bumped by Farah and a foul. So he might come out right here because Ellis is getting set to check back in. Makes sense here. Payne back to the line. Scoring with the clock stopped. Going to be key here, I think, for Blaine. Getting as many points as they can. Diamond and Ayete back into the game. Payne on the night, 9 points. All off the bench. And can't finish that one. So still 9 points. Hurst corrals that board. Padani will drive. Right hand. Take it all the way in. And no, can't finish on the inside. Rebound Padani. No, not that time. Hurst grabs the offensive rebound. To the corner for Borchers. Yes! Trey Borchers from downtown. 63-35 and a timeout, Blaine. Gotta control those offensive rebounds. That's been the killer tonight. The Tornadoes have missed a fair amount on the inside, but they have owned the offensive glass. Been able to get whatever they have wanted on the inside. Take a look at this. So Padani misses the first one. Hurst corrals the offensive rebound. Padani gets another chance at it. Can't finish. Hurst has this, but immediately kicks it back out. And a wide open Trey Borchers for three. One thing Anoka has done really well in this game, I think, is they have spaced the floor nicely. It feels like there's always shooters. When they drive it into the lane, the defense collapses, they're able to kick it out to the outside. And it just feels like somebody is always open on the outside to get a three. And that's a big deal. If you can keep the floor spaced, it's really hard to stop. Not to mention everybody is scoring for the Tornadoes, so you can't just stop one person. You have to be able to stop everybody on the floor, and that's hard to do. Blaine, on the other hand, the ball's kind of sticking. You know, if it gets in the hands of Payne or it gets in the hands of Pettis, it doesn't feel like it moves around. And so because of that, things are a little bit easier to defend and the spacing's not quite as good. Pettis, catch, shoot, can't make it. And again, yeah, he's just been cold from the outside, and you could see trying to play a little bit of hero ball here when you're down by a lot. Borchers got it again. Trey Borchers, that's his 4th three of the night. 18 for Trey Borchers. Diamond, pump fake, drives in, nice little step. Can't finish it on the inside, Padani corrals. Padani running, J.R. Hurst, nice dish. Lackinen back up top, Padani. He'll drive in, kick out, Hurst. Hurst for three, off the mark. Rebound Diamond. 66-35. Been super impressed here tonight with Anoka. Stolen by Lackinen. Brody Lackinen takes it in, and he'll get it called for offensive there. Yep, for sure. Charge on Brody Lackinen. 66-35, 13:04 to play here. Pettis, nowhere to go. Turned over. J.R. Hurst, full head of steam the other way. He's got numbers. He wants it all! J.R. Hurst takes it down. 68-35. Hurst with 8 off the bench. And that was thunderous. And how about another one? And another one finishes at that time. 10 points for J.R. Hurst off the bench, and a timeout for Blaine. And the Tornadoes are fired up tonight on a Monday night. Had a boy, J.R. That was fantastic. Some great hustle from the Tornadoes today defensively. Turning defense into offense seems to be happening quite often for Anoka tonight, and it's just stymied the Blaine Bengals. Some great basketball. They've doubled them up. Tornadoes on their way to a 3-0 start here, and the Bengals have been just the old proverbial hit in the mouth here. They just have got no real answers at this point for what Anoka's doing. Anoka's had more energy. They've had more hustle tonight. They've made more shots. They've gotten more offensive rebounds. They've crashed the defensive glass. Can't say much more than that. It's been a cavalcade of scorers. Padani had a great first half. Hasn't even scored in the second half. He had 13 in the first, nothing in the second. Borchers has 18 in the game. Hurst has 10. 7 for Evan Frecking. 7 for Dre Ellis. Pettis gets one. That's a big one. First points of the second half for Ethan Pettis. He needed that. Only his third 3. He's missed quite a few tonight. 70-38. Padani full head of steam the other way. Nope, offensive. Wave it off. Charge. Charge offensive just outside of that little semicircle in the lane, and I think that was probably a good call. Padani will pick up just his first foul of the game. Second charge, and you can see that the refs are looking for that here as these guards go to the basket. Payne comes in. Off the timeout, feeds Pettis. Catch and shoot. Nope. Rebound taken, though. Offensive glass crashed. Drive into the basket. Nope, it'll be a little chippy foul on Lackinen as Payne is able to drive. Lackinen a tough night tonight. 4 fouls. He hasn't scored yet. Couple of rebounds, couple of assists. Dre Ellis out, Abekwe back in. Nice feed off the inbound, and Payne's able to pick that one up and put it down. 30-point lead for the Tornadoes. But a little fight from the Bengals out of the timeout. Nice poke by Payne. Payne gonna run down Caleb Shearer. He's able to get that back to Pettis for 3. Got it! Ethan Pettis on the hustle from Payne and a full court press. Being slapped on now by the Bengals. Abekwe breaks through the press. And it'll be a timeout for Coach Jesse Jefferson. He'll take a full. Nice little 8-0 spurt by the Bengals, showing some fight. Little full court pressure that time, able to get a steal. Pettis able to knock down a couple of 3s. And if you're Coach Jesse Jefferson, this is the adjustment you make. You say, all right, they're moving to a full court press. They're going to play with a sense of urgency. We can't get bogged down into that. Got to move into sort of a press offense here. Two rivals in the Northwest Suburban Conference early in the season. These wins are all nice for Anoka if you can get them early. They've got one against Andover already. You can get one against Blaine. starts to, you start to stack those up in conference play. It's a big deal. So we'll see what they counter with out of the timeout. 11:25 to play in the game. 70-43, Anoka leads. They led by as much as 35. Back down to 27. It's going to be Anoka basketball from center court over by the scorer's table. Caleb Shearer inbounds to Padani. Payne going to put some pressure on in the backcourt. Padani gets it across. Guarded by Payne. Physical. Borchers back to Shearer. Guarded hard by Nielsen. Nice little flip pass to Borchers, but nowhere to go. He swings it around back. It's Caleb Shearer. Shearer will drive, will kick. Abekwe's got nowhere to go. Got to dribble out of it, and Payne with a steal and a foul on Avi Abekwe. Elvin Payne is starting to become the pest that I expected him to be. Oh, instead they're going to call a held ball. Wow, I'm surprised at that. Held ball is the call, and they'll keep a possession with Anoka. Back to Abekwe. He'll drive. Take it to the basket. Swatted by Pettis. And we'll try this again. And once again, Anoka showing that they can get in the paint pretty much whenever they want. Borchers to inbound one more time. Good feed to Abekwe, but he can't hang on to it. And it's stolen by Jordan Lyon. Lyon with a full head of steam the other way. Drive, kick. It's Pettis. One step, shoot three. Can't finish. Rebound by Padani. He's got numbers the other way. It's Dre Ellis. Spot up three. That's an air ball. Abekwe going to fight for it on the inside. The ball's loose. Back up top. It's stolen. Here comes Pettis pushing for Blaine. To Lyon. Lyon will drive to the basket. Nice up and under. Can't finish. Oh, so many missed bunnies, and that's going to be a desperation foul, a frustration foul by Lyon. Boy, that's got to be had right there, and that's what Lyon knows, too. He knows it. Those are the ones you want to get right there. Had a chance to keep that momentum going. Inbound here, Shearer. Borchers feeds Ellis. Ellis drives, has that swatted away, and it's going to be lost, actually. Last touched by Ellis. Ellis may be a little out of control. And Coach Jefferson giving Ellis a little bit of an earful right there. Jefferson done just a fine job here so far at Anoka. Really doing some nice work. Getting some buy-in from these kids. Good drive by Payne. And they play hard-nosed and fast and physical. Good feed. Their way to beat the press by the Tornadoes, and Borchers gets an easy one. Boy, if you can beat the press, you'll get opportunities like that. Payne drives, full head of steam. Nice stop move by Payne. Payne and Pettis have basically just said, we are not going to pass. We're going to shoot every time down. Padani with the quick answer on the other side. And it's starting to become a little bit of a track meet again. Payne wants to answer and will go to the rack and get fouled. But again, the ball is sticking right now on Elvin Payne or on Pettis. It has stopped becoming a bit of a basketball game, and it's becoming just sort of a can you top this sort of thing. Payne wants to answer on one end. Then you got Padani wanting to answer on the other end. And these guys know each other. These games get a little personal, no question. Elvin Payne, a good second half. He has 9 second-half points, 13 in the game. I take that back, 16 points for Payne in this one. And that's missed. Nice drive to the basket, can't finish. Rebound by Frecking inside, he's got it. Frecking comes in, he's up to 9. Borchers with 20. Pettis with a chance. Misses that long rebound by Padani. Borchers thought about it, now turns around. He's got 20, looking for 22. Man, no call there, unbelievable. Rebound by Frecking, and he'll draw the contact. Ethan Pettis doesn't like it. Might have been a bit of a makeup call. Frecking with 7 points. He'll go to the line. Picked up there the foul on Pettis, his second. Frecking misses the first. This is kind of an example of what I talk about. Blaine's got 48 points. 33 of the 48 have come from Payne or Pettis. It's a little bit easier to play defense when you're keying on 2 guys. Frecking gets 1 out of 2. 77-48. Tornadoes lead. Lyon misses that with an air ball. Payne, oh man, that's dangerous right there, going over the back of Borchers like that. And Borchers is kind of saying like, hey, does he get to just slap me in the face like that? Ellis in, Borchers out. Borchers leaves the game right now, 20 points. Inbound feed off the backboard. That shouldn't count. Yeah, I was going to say, that hit the backboard. That's got to be a turnover. I think, right? What are they calling here? Yeah, it should be Anoka basketball. You hit the backboard like that, that's pretty automatic there. It seemed like it took a while for that whistle to show up, but it got there. Inbound Shearer finds Ellis. Ellis just checked in, has 7 points. Padani overshot that. Frecking, beautiful feed. Lakinen's going to get an easy one. And again, they break the press. Brody Lakinen on the board with his first basket of the night. Lyon. Another possession where there's no passing. Lyon gets the basket. 79-50. And that's a dangerous pass, and they don't get away with it this time. Teeden able to pick it up. Now Payne will take it. Payne drive, kick, diamond. Open look for Lyon for 3. Got it. 26 points and a big miss. Almost, and Diamond almost took that away on the turnover. 79-53 timeout, Coach Jefferson. So Lyon now up to 11 points. He's come in and made some big hits. And now that's 3 guys. So 33, 44 of the team's 53 have come from Lyon, Pettis, and Payne. On the floor currently for the Tornadoes. Frecking with 8. Borchers 20. Lakinen has 2. 15 for Padani, 12 for Dre Ellis, or 7 for Dre Ellis. J.R. Hurst with 10 off the bench. Been a really impressive performance by the Tornadoes. Now they're getting into a little bit of this track meet here in the last 5 minutes or so, and I wonder if the press creates some of that. You'd kind of like to see maybe a little bit more patience from Anoka here. You've got everything on your side. If you're Blaine, this is what you need, though. You need quick possessions, you need turnovers, you need quick scores. You need all of these things to kind of go your way and turn this into sort of a back-and-forth track meet thing so you can get as many possessions as humanly possible. You're still chasing 26 with 8 minutes to go. There is time, but you need to make stops, and you need to get quick baskets, lots of them. Dre Ellis beats that, gets pushed a little bit. Nice feed inside. Frecking can't finish. Gotta have some of those. We've missed a lot of those tonight of the Tornadoes. Payne running the other way. Lyon spot up 3 ball. Just missed it after he had made his last one. Rebound by Jemta. Back up top, Payne. Payne's going to try to reset the offense for Blaine. Alvin Payne will drive. Now stop at the elbow. Inside feed, Teeden. Nowhere to go. Bad pass. Backcourt violation. Turnover by the Bengals. J.R. Hurst back in. Frecking sits. Inbound Borchers underneath the basket for the Tornadoes. Quick feed inside, or outside of the three-point line. Hurst. The catch from Lakinen. Now Ellis. Ellis guarded by Jemta. Padani. Now Peyton Lackinen. Now Padani again will drive. Or take that, not Peyton Lackinen, Brody Lackinen. Sorry, I'm getting my Lackinens confused. Drive there and a foul. Peyton won't be happy with me. Neither will Brody. Padani to the line. Yeah, good solid night from Padani, doing what he normally does. He's up to 16. A Beckway back in. So on the floor is a Beckway, Padani, Hurst, Borchers, and Ellis, as Padani makes both. 17 for Peyton Padani. 81-53. Fresh on the floor for Blaine is Paul Merck. Wide open look from the outside. Missed that. Merck off the bench, can't finish. Rebound by Ellis. 81-53. A Beckway. Drive Borchers. Oh, he stepped on the line. Stepped on the line, turnover. Little tight on the baseline down there. Think about it, the Tornadoes have scored 81 points, and I feel like they've missed like 15 short layup bunny shots. Just imagine what they could do here. Pettis step back three. That's kind of his patented move, but he's been short on that a lot tonight. Wants another one. I like this one better. Yep. Just a more squared up shot. He likes to take this sort of step back fadeaway three. Like it when he's squared up and shoots straight on. He seems to make quite a few of those. 81-56. Cross court feed. Wide open look. Padani drives. Padani with a nice little move. Up and under. Takes it in. Nice shot. Padani up to 19. It's another solid night from Borchers and Padani. Payne, step up three, not going to make that one. Rebound by Peyton. Padani drives. Will take it again off the window and make another one. Up to 21. 85-56. The lead is ballooned back to 29. Super impressive night. Pettis step back and again leaves that short. Trying to grab the rebound. Instead, it's Ellis. Oh, Ellis has a guy open, and he does feed Trey Borchers for the lay-in. 87-56, back to 31 points, and Lance Pettis needs a timeout and a Tums and a hug and a talk and everything. Very impressive, this Anoka Tornadoes team, as they've scored in the 80s yet again this season. Coach Jefferson's making it pretty clear. We're running the floor. Shot clock, not a factor in this game at all. Like, I don't know if any possession has gone longer than 15 seconds. I mean, it is lightning up and down the floor. More action coming this week on QCTV as we continue the winter sports season with basketball and hockey. Wrestling coming in January. I know Ryan and I will be here at the Anoka Fieldhouse for a couple of wrestling meets in January. I'm looking forward to that. All winter sports in full swing, including my speech team. I call that a sport, too, by the way. Speech is a sport. Good luck to all the speechies here on QCTV. All of our QCTV speech folks that watch all the games. I know there's so many of them. At least I think, right? I think there's many of them. I'm going to go with that. Inbound we go. Pettis, Ethan Pettis that is, catches the feed from Lane Pettis. Ethan Pettis will catch again, guarded by Farah. And he'll be touch fouled there, I think, by Farah. Abdurrahman Farah having a tough one tonight. It's going to put a 1-and-1 situation for Blaine. First one good. Ethan Pettis tonight with 20 points. Been a volume shooter. Has shot a lot to get to that 20 points. now 21. It's 87-58. Hibbler back on the floor, full court pressure. Here's Caleb Shearer. Shearer, now Ellis. And they work a slower kind of press offense type thing. Hibbler will drive. I say slower, it was only a 10-second possession. Kamari called as he'll go to the line. And you start to see what made the football team so successful on the outside when you see how fast Borchers runs and how fast Hibbler runs. And all that speed. Throw in Padani. You got a pretty fast bunch. Andre Ellis. Blaine working the bench here. Drew Bryant on the floor. Lane Pettis on the floor. They may have seen enough here tonight. We'll see. Ayate on the floor as well. Jemta. Down 30, under 5 to go. 88-58. Drive by Ayate. By Ayate, I should say. Now Jemta puts the move on Farah. Catch up top by Merck. Merck will go in with the right hand and score. 88-60. Only starter is Dre Ellis on the floor for the Tornadoes. Both teams went pretty deep on the bench tonight. Hurst catch. Hurst wants it. He'll drive in. Big contact. Huge collision. And JR, make sure he's all right there. Yep, he'll get up. And I think they'll call him for an offensive. Little out of control right there for J.R. Hurst. And Bakit back in for Hurst. And Diamond back in for the Bengals. Lane Pettis sees Hibbler. Hibbler up 28, still wants a piece here as he's trying to get a steal. Driving in is Merck, trying to use the right hand, can't finish. Rebound Merck taken again as he gets his own chance for Diamond for three. And Diamond not forever on that one as he's off the mark. That was a Joe Ruland expression. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. Bad joke. Farah for three. Got it. Abdurrahman Farah on the scoreboard. Farah picks up his first points of the night. He's on the stat sheet. Ayate fights for the offensive rebound. Ellis pokes it away, but he's going to get called for the reach. 91-60. All Tornadoes from Jump Street. And there was like about a 10-minute spot where they just took the game over there in the first half. It was a fairly tight start to the game. And then at about like the 12-13 minute mark, it was like the Tornadoes stepped on the gas. Getting set to check in here will be Ryan Tackenhorst. As Coach Jefferson starts to empty the bench, Dre Ellis will sit. Ellis 7 points tonight. Good solid performance from him. Now Ryan Tackenhorst is on. A lot of guys getting in as it's a 30-point game. Rebound Merck can't finish inside. Back up top, now it's Diamond. Pettis. Merck again. If you're Blaine, this is a good opportunity to get some baskets. If you're on the bench, you're coming in for the first time. You'd like to get on the stat sheet number one, but also want to show that you can be counted on late in the game. And a team that's 0-3, or at least on their way to 0-3, you got to be looking for stuff like this. Small victories. See if you can win a couple of minutes. Whistle there. I wonder if Hibbler stepped out. Possession arrow to Blaine. Diamond inbounds. Lance Pettis tonight been pretty quiet. Nice little left-hander there, puts that one down. So Lane Pettis on the board gets his first basket of the night. Under 3 to go. 91-63. Super impressive. Ryan Tackenhorst puts it on the floor. He'll drive to the hoop, can't finish. Maybe a little Varsity jitters there because a good start there for Tackenhorst. Just didn't finish that. Merck for three. Can't finish that. Rebound by Drew Bryant. Bryant straight up. Can't finish that one. Good rebound taken by Bakit inside. Bakit with the rebound off to Kamari Hibbler. Hibbler with the feed as Bakit trails the play. In trouble back up top. It's going to be Farah again for three. He'll miss. And a rebound taken. 91-63. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes 15 seconds to be exact. Anoka's going to move to 3-0. 2-0 inside the Northwest Suburban. A bump that time by Shearer. And down goes David Diamond. And if you're Coach Lance Pettis, it's going to be a bit of a work in progress here. A young team. Got to build a little trust with each other. Definitely if you're Blaine, you got to figure out how to get the rebounding straightened away. Got to get some rebounds on the offensive side, defensive glass. Got to get control there. Just also got to figure out a way to keep that ball moving. Not have these moments where you just can't move the ball around. Ephraim Radke onto the floor. Also onto the floor, number 35, Isaiah Salami. So Anoka really empties the bench here. Gets a lot of guys some time. Hibbler with under two. 91-65. Feeds Tackenhorst. Open three. Oh, in and out. Good look, though. Diamond runs and scores. Diamond picks up his 4th point of the night. Tackenhorst thought about it again.